来显示，就是这样子了。
我现在要 stream。过来，我要 stream 了。我知道，吹口哨啊。我也是醉了。Okay, so I'm gonna look over number 28 and 30 here. Number 28, you're looking at the shaded region with the, I think this is a square and the inscribed inside a circle. So a square is a regular foregone, okay? So it's a special type we did today, where you can do the same thing as the other polygons, which is basically you cut into different individual one, and then you can multiply it through. But in this case, like, because it's walk you through the process anyway, because it's gonna be, wait, why is it lagging? Do individual triangles, right? So for each individual triangle, I need to figure out what angle this is. So in this case, it's 360 divided by okay. And then let me pause this real quick. See if it's better if I pause this. Because this is 90 degrees, then this is 14 each side, right? 14 and 14. So because this is a situation where you know the radius instead of the base, we're going to go straight into finding area using 1/2 AB sine C for each individual triangle. Okay, so for this triangle, this one should get 1/2 14 times 14 times sine of sine 90 degrees is 1, so it's the equivalent of doing base times height here, which is, I think it turns out to be 98. Okay, but you have 4, so you can multiply this by 4. So area of square is 98 times 4, which is 392. Okay, and then you have an area of a circle, right? Area of a circle. So area of a circle is going to be pi 14 square, which is 196 pi. Okay, and then you just subtract 196 pi minus 392. Okay, and then that would end up being your answer because you use the circle to subtract the square. Okay, I know it's lagging, so I'm trying to I think it's slightly better now, maybe slightly. I see the bit rate start going up, so I'll leave it here for like a bit to let it catch up a little bit. It looks like it's much better now. So hopefully it will catch up soon. Oh yeah, nice. So basically, let me re-explain since the bit rates are up. So basically this circle minus this square, right? And to find this square, it's a foregone. So foregone requires me to find the angle on each of the triangle first. So divide by 4, I get 90. Since I know the radius, right? I know the radius. I can use the radius, the formula that if I know the radius, that's 1/2 side angle side, right? So 1/2 AB sine theta. Right, this theta is 90. Right. So after you get it, you get 98 per triangle, and then you times 4, you get 392. That's the area of a square. Then you subtract from the circle, which is pi r square, 196 pi. Then you subtract. Okay, and that will be your answer, whatever that simplifies into. Okay. Let's look at number 30. So number 30 is similar, but they're only looking at a particular sector. Okay, so this sector looks like this. They give you the apothem, they give you this. Okay, they tell you this is 60 degrees, right? And the apothem is 2√3. Okay, so one thing to know is that this time you're given the height, so you kind of want to find the base instead. Okay, regardless, you need to find the area here, subtracted from the area of the sector. So your goal is doing sector minus triangle, basically. Okay, all right. So the sector is 60 degrees here, so that means this part is also 60 degrees. Okay. Looking at this. Okay, because sector and the arc has to match up. All right, so we can move it up slightly. So then the sector area will just be the ratio we did the sector before, which is pi r square. R I don't know. Oh, I need to find r first because I don't know r. Okay, so let's take out this part to see what r needs to be. Okay, so this is 2√3. If you cut this in half, it's 30 degrees each. Okay, this will allow me to find the hypotenuse. Okay, r. All right, so to do the relation between these, this is adjacent and hypotenuse, that's cosine. So cosine 30 degrees is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, like that. So you solve r is equal to 2√3 over cosine 30. So that ends up being 4, I think. R is 4. Okay, then that allows me to pretty much do all the things I want to do now, because I can find 4 square here, pi r square, minus, there's a problem here because I need to find the area here first. So the area here, I need to find the base, basically. The base here and the base here. So the base here, I'll just put B here, I guess. So the base here will have to be found using trig again. So in this case, you can use any trig you want as long as you put the right side to it. Here, I'm going to use the difference, the relationship between these two, B and R, okay, base and the radius. So this is opposite to 30, this is opposite, this is hypotenuse, right? So opposite of a hypotenuse, that's sine. So sine 30 degrees is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, 4. Opposite over hypotenuse. You multiply it out. So B is 4 sine 30, which turns out to be 2. Okay, so this is 2. This is 2. So the whole thing here is 4 then. Okay. You remember your hypotenuse was 2 root 3? So you can do 1/2 base times height. Okay? That's all. And then you calculate what this is after you're done. Okay? Sorry if the stream quality is not optimal right now, but if you have any more questions, let me know. Then we can talk about it in the later hours. Okay? All right. Hopefully some part of it is clear. Goodbye.